Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Today I'm going to do a kit review of the Marty Robbins 71 Dodge Charger from Salvino's Models. I'm a member of the Builders Club, and this is a Builders Club exclusive. Only Builders Club members can get this car. They did a couple in the past already, and they're going to be doing more in the future. So anybody that wants to join the club, you'll be able to get access to this stuff here, which no one else can get a hold of. Excuse me. And also, the Builders Club, you get a model kit of the month that you pay for every month. But also, they send you some extra decals and some stickers like that. So you do have some perks and stuff like that. And they do have a show on Facebook every Tuesday night that talks about models and their upcoming kits and what the company's going through and what they're doing, and usually talk racing and food and whatever else anybody else wants to talk about. So that's that. Excuse me. Still trying to get over this cold here. So I want to go over this because I'm really excited. I really don't get too excited about too much of the next gen models because of the way they are, but this old stuff is really cool. And don't get me wrong, I'm not putting down the next gen cars and what they put out. I mean, they're pretty cool, but I'm pretty old school with some of this stuff. So pretty much everything I build in the next gen will be the Chase Elliott car and maybe a Ryan Blaney, but I really like these old stuff, so I like to build these. I also got the 71 Bobby Isaac Charger I want to do too. So I want to dig into this and check this thing out. And I got a couple other things I want to show you too that I got from Matthew over at MVC Products. Pretty cool. So let's open this up and see what we got here. Oh, it's molded in purple. You got the glass, stuff like that. This stuff's really good, very high quality stuff. And we got the hood and rear bumper. I don't think that bumper goes. I think that bumper is for the 2+2 Pontiac. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if anybody's watching. And you got the rubber tires, and you got the tires with the tread on them from back in the day, because back in the early 70s, before they went to total slicks, they had some tread on the tires. And got the kit molded in purple, which is pretty cool. And we got the correct front grill part, I believe. Maybe not. I probably got it upside down. No. Well, maybe this doesn't go with that. I have to look at the instructions. So there's the body. Very low flash on these, and seam lines are pretty cool. They clean up really good. The one Richard Petty kit all I did was sand the seam lines, sand it down, and polished it, and put the decals on it, and it came out awesome. I didn't paint the kit at all. But this one here I will paint, just because. And you got all your other goodies here. You got your chassis and the wheels. You got your engine, the Hemi, if that's what goes in this kit. We'll figure out when we look at the instructions. Also, you got your seats and headers and other stuff that's molded in silver. It's pretty cool stuff there. Here we go. I think this is the correct. I think that one's the correct grill. And you got the wheels. All this stuff's got to be painted yellow, I believe. And get to the instructions sheet here. Shows you the decal placement, stuff like that. It's pretty. These kits are pretty. Pretty easy and straightforward. Very easy to build. I've done one charger so far, and it comes out pretty good. Hope if I get this up right here. It's got the Hemi, or the 360, whatever you want to build. I'm not sure what they ran in this particular car. I'm pretty sure somebody knows. And if it's a Hemi, we'll put a Hemi in it. If it's not, we'll use the other one. And it's, like I said, it's pretty straightforward. Very easy. And this is the proper the grill and stuff like that for this kit. And this is the part I want to see. And check out those decals. You know what? I just might just sand and polish this kit also, and just put these decals on there. I tell you what, I just might have to do that and see how it turns out. But it's got all the contingency stickers. Can't say Winston Cup on them anymore, so they put Cup Series on there. But if you're part of the club, they send you decals, and they send you some old decals that still says Winston Cup on them, and you can just cut that one out and cut the other one out on the other decals, and voila, you can put your Winston Cup decals in there. So that's pretty cool. You know, I might do that. I just might. Forgive me here. I get all this stuff put back in here. Because the color on these cars are pretty accurate. You know, I'm gonna look this over and stuff like that and see how it sands clean, and I just might do that. I just might polish that up again, see how that turns out. And you got your wheels, tires, and your glass. So that's the Marty Robbins kit. I'm very excited. This is after I get my 1913 Roadster done. I was going to be doing the Bill Elliott Napa car, the 2025 Napa car, but this is going to be next. I'm really excited about that. Alright, what I want to do also is I bought this, I showed this on a recent video of mine. I bought this from Matthew over at the MVC products. He's got this on his site for 20 bucks. It's a tire sanding tool, which is pretty cool. I got a homemade one that I've been using for a long time. It's worked, and I saw Mark Baston, Hobby Dude, show this on his channel, and I'm like, I gotta get me one. So I got me one. So basically, you can use pretty much any car tire or a race car tire, and what you do is you just stick it in there, because see how it's beveled like that. Make sure that's tight, that fits in there just like that. And you take this end, the other beveled end, and you just screw it on there till you get it nice and tight, finger tight, and that puts it nice and straight. So now what I use, this pretty much regular old drill, is you put that in there like that in your chuck, and see how straight that turns. My drill sounds like it's getting ready to die. But what I do is also I use these cheap old fingernail sanders. Files, not sanders, or you can use your regular files, but I don't like to use these on tires because you wear them down and they get all gunked up. So these, like, dollar store cheap ass fingernail files, they work just as good. So I pretty much just take it like that and just sand on it a little bit. This is the first time I've used this, so this is working pretty good. You can see all the rubber coming off. I mean, I won't go too crazy on this, but because I want to do another wheel too, or another tire. But it works pretty good. This ain't pretty good. You know, you would do it a little bit more to get it perfect, but I just wanted to show you how that would turn out for this size tire. This is 1/25 scale, I believe. So what I'm happy about and pretty stoked is when I do my next gen build, they got these big old thick wide tires, and they got the bigger wheel size, you know, for the next gen. So instead of 15-inch, I think they're like 20 something, I can't remember. But this is what I'm happy about. It actually fits this tool. You can use this tool for these tires too. And this is what I was praying for, that it would work. And sure enough, it's nice and tight in there. So now my other tool that I had didn't work too well with these big ones because it was a smaller wheel. Because I was using the wheel. Now let me show you real quick. Oh. Where is it? Come on. Sorry guys. See, this is a tool I made. Basically it's the same thing. It's just I just used a wheel from a NASCAR kit. You know, and it's basically the same thing. You just put the tire on it like that, but these NASCAR wheels wouldn't fit that, so I'm pretty happy about this tool. So let's try it again here. So let's try it on this NASCAR tire. You know, I'm not going to go crazy on it, but I just want to give you an idea how it works. I mean, it's doing a pretty good job of keeping the tire straight, which that's just half the battle because you don't want a wonky looking tread. But like I said, I'm not going to go full bore on this. I just want to give you an idea how it works. But you can see how the tread's getting sanded like that. And of course you want to keep going because you want to get that blemish out and stuff like that. That mold line. But it cleans up pretty nice. So that's that. So you can get this tool from Matthew over at MVC Products. You just go to his website there. And he's got all kinds of 3D printed stuff like that. And parts to make your models better. I get quite a few stuff from him. So that's my show today, guys. I just want to go over this car because I'm really excited. I got one more thing I want to show you. My girlfriend got me this little guy here. Isn't he freaking cool? A little skeleton. Looks like you could sit and got his hand on the shifter and arm out the window. I got to try to put him. I was thinking about putting him on my 1913 Model T. But I don't think he's going to fit on. I think it'll fit, but his arms aren't in the right position. So this might go in my Cadillac hearse that I want to build later on pretty soon. So, isn't he cool? But, nah, thank you, Tiffany, for getting me this. I think she got it from Etsy, off of Etsy. This is 1/24 scale. I got to find one laying down, like they could fit in a casket. Or have a casket made and get one that's laying down like that. It'd be pretty cool for my Cadillac hearse, but he'll set him right there. So anyways, so that's that. I just wanted to show you that, and I just wanted to show you this tool real quick. This is $20 on his site. I highly recommend this. This will make your sanding your tires a hell of a lot easier and more fun, you know. And instead of just trying to, like I used to do before I made that other thing, it was just go like this around the whole tire. It'd take forever. But no, this little tool is awesome. It's well worth the money. I should get another one just in case this one breaks, but I don't think it's going to break because it's built pretty damn good there. So thank you, Matthew, for offering that on your channel and on your store to make our lives a little bit easier. So, all right, guys. You have a great weekend. Happy modeling. We'll talk to you guys later. See ya.